welcome to Mia's Stories. Make sure to subscribe to never miss an update, and a lucky chance to video chat with me. The story begins with a lonely, submissive boy named Alex. He was a shy and introverted teenager who found it difficult to make friends. His only escape from reality was his passion for cheerleading. He would spend hours watching cheerleading videos and idolizing the athleticism and beauty of the cheerleaders. One day, while browsing the internet, Alex stumbled upon a website dedicated to feminization. He was intrigued by the idea of becoming more like the women he admired so much. Without much thought, he decided to order some feminization products online, including makeup, lingerie, and hormone pills. As the days went by, Alex became more and more interested in exploring his feminine side. He started wearing the lingerie under his clothes, experimenting with different shades of makeup, and even began to speak in a higher pitch. His obsession with cheerleading only intensified during this time. Meanwhile, at the local high school, the cheerleading squad was preparing for their upcoming competition. The team captain, a beautiful and popular girl named Brittany, noticed a new face in the stands at one of their practices. She was intrigued by the boy who seemed to be so entranced by their performance. After practice, Brittany approached Alex and introduced herself. Despite his initial shock and nervousness, Alex found himself drawn to her confidence and charm. They started talking, and Brittany learned about Alex's fascination with cheerleading. She suggested that he should try out for the team, noting that they could always use more talent. Against all odds, Alex mustered up the courage to audition for the cheerleading squad. To his surprise, he made it through the first round of cuts. Brittany took notice of his unique skills and suggested that they should work together on some duo stunts. As they spent more time together, Brittany started to take an interest in Alex's feminization journey. She encouraged him to continue experimenting with his appearance and mannerisms, even going as far as helping him apply makeup and choosing outfits for him. Their partnership on the cheerleading squad grew stronger, and soon enough, they were inseparable. Alex found himself falling deeper in love with Brittany, even though he knew it was wrong. He didn't care. He was willing to do anything to be with her. Under Brittany's guidance, Alex's transformation began to accelerate. His voice started to drop, and his body began to develop feminine curves from the hormone pills. He was becoming more like the woman he loved, both physically and emotionally. As the competition drew closer, Alex's nervousness started to grow. He was not only worried about performing in front of a crowd but also about revealing his true identity to the world. Brittany assured him that everything would be fine and that they would win the competition together. On the day of the competition, Alex's fears were amplified. He was so nervous that he could barely contain himself. As he waited for his turn to perform, he started to doubt himself. What if everyone laughed at him? What if they found out the truth? Finally, it was time for Alex's big moment. He took a deep breath and stepped onto the mat, ready to show the world what he could do. Together with Brittany, they performed an awe-inspiring routine that left the crowd on their feet. Their duo stunts were flawless, and their chemistry was undeniable. As they finished their routine, the crowd erupted into cheers and applause. Alex could hardly believe it. They had won. After the competition, Alex and Brittany celebrated their victory together. They shared a passionate kiss, which left Alex feeling both elated and confused. He knew that their relationship was wrong, but he couldn't help but feel drawn to her. As the night wore on, Brittany suggested that they go back to her place to celebrate some more. Alex hesitated for a moment but ultimately agreed. They snuck out of the party undetected and made their way to Brittany's house. Once they were alone, Brittany turned to Alex and said, "You know, I've been thinking. We could take our relationship to the next level." Alex's heart raced with anticipation. "What do you mean?" he asked nervously. With a mischievous grin, Brittany replied, "I think it's time for you to fully embrace your feminine side. Let me help you." She took off her cheerleading uniform, revealing her naked body underneath. Then, she turned to Alex and slowly started to undress him. As they stood there, naked in Brittany's bedroom, Alex felt a sense of both fear and arousal wash over him. He knew that this was wrong, but he couldn't resist the temptation any longer. Brittany took the lead, guiding Alex through their intimate encounter. She showed him how to please her, teaching him everything she knew about sex. As they made love, Alex felt like he was losing a part of himself, but at the same time, he had never felt more alive. In the end, They collapsed on the bed, spent and satisfied. Alex looked up at Brittany, feeling a mix of emotions. He knew that their relationship was twisted and toxic, but he also knew that he was hopelessly in love with her. As he lay there, he couldn't help but wonder how far down this dark path he would go for the woman he loved. The following morning, Alex woke up alone in Brittany's bed. He felt a sense of emptiness and regret wash over him. He knew that he had crossed a line, not just with Brittany but with himself. As he dressed himself, Alex made a decision. He couldn't continue down this path. It was too dangerous and destructive. He had to end things with Brittany before it was too late. Taking a deep breath, he gathered his courage and went to find Brittany. He found her in the kitchen, sipping on a cup of coffee. She looked up at him, a small smile playing on her lips. "Good morning," she said, her voice soft and sweet. "Did you sleep well?" "We need to talk," Alex said, his voice shaking. "There's something I need to tell you." Brittany set down her coffee cup and turned to face him. "What is it, Alex? You can tell me anything." "I can't do this anymore," Alex blurted out. "I can't keep going like this. It's not right, and it's not healthy." Brittany's smile disappeared, and she looked at Alex with confusion. "What are you talking about? We're perfect together." "No," Alex said firmly. "We're not. This is wrong, and we need to stop before it's too late." For a moment, there was silence in the room. Then, Brittany's expression turned cold. "You're disgusting," she spat. "I thought you were different, but you're just like everyone else." With that, she turned her back on Alex and walked away. Alex watched her go, feeling a mix of relief and sadness. He knew that he had made the right decision, but he also knew that it would be difficult to move on from this toxic relationship. As he walked out of Brittany's house, Alex knew that the road ahead would be long and challenging. But he also knew that he was strong enough to face it, and that someday he would find happiness again. If you enjoyed this story and want to show your support, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, for every comment with 69, you could have a chance to video chat with me. Thanks for your time.